This is where it all started for me, right out there in the middle of this lake. My life would forever change that day. My boat got away from me and I jumped into a chilly 52 degrees. As my body began to shut down, I began to struggle and drown, and my last resort was to pray. I remember what I asked God that day. Save me, Lord, so I can see my son again, and I will change and live my life for you. Welcome to Surrender Outdoors. This is part 2 of last week's episode. We're going to be following some of our sponsors as they chase big Kansas whitetails with a muzzleloader. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Tishomingo Chevrolet. We do what it takes. And by Out on a Limb Tree Stands. Don't just hunt where you can, hunt where you want. All right, Billy, tell us who you are, what you do, and your relationship with Surrender Outdoors.
Hello, my name is Billy Blackburn. I'm the owner and operator of Blackburn Plumbing and Environmental here in Durant, Oklahoma. Blackburn Plumbing is it's a family-based company that's been in business since 1975 in the Texoma region. Our company's been sponsored Mike for going on 4 years now. Mike's a faith-based show and a family man, so we believe in that, and it's kind of our core values here at our company, and it's been great to partner with. We've been going to Little Toledo Lodge for the past 6 years now. It's a small hunting outfit out of Chinook, Kansas, and just good people, good food. It's not your standard lodge, your big hunting lodge that cares about the producing numbers. They care about the individual and their deer population there, and that's why they kind of limit their hunts. But we've been going there for a while now. We take a lot of coworkers and a lot of friends that go with us, but just a great place to go. My brother Clint Blackburn, he's been in the military since he was 18, so he's got 19 years of service going on this year. He's in the Army Infantry, and he's based in Kabul, Afghanistan right now, doing, I think, official excursions for Afghanistan officials there. Clint went on this hunt with us. Clint's an avid outdoorsman, loves to fish and hunt, and he's been wanting to go for the past 3 years, so we took him this year and had a great time.
see, we take our testing seriously.
Fan collector calls.
Fan collector calls not responsible for attacks by large wild gobblers while using the triple T's.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter, like figuring out which remote turns the TV on. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Justin Boone with Bryan Appraisal and Realty, specializing in farm, ranch, and recreational properties right here in Oklahoma. So give Justin a call, because integrity still matters. Welcome back. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Obsession Bows, maker of the new fixation line, invites you to visit your local Obsession dealer and experience the difference. Bluebonnet Feeds, makers of Trophy Maker Antler Blaster Deer Feed, formulated to not only grow big bucks, but attract them too. Check us out for a dealer near you.
I'm Brandon Beaver. I'm a dentist here in Durant, Oklahoma, and I know Michael from Surrender Outdoors. He's a patient of mine, and we went on a hunt in Kansas together back in September 2017 and had a blast. Well, it was a hot September afternoon, and we started out in a hayfield, and you know, it was probably in the low 90s, pretty humid, and we had a hay bale blind, and we hadn't been there for 15 minutes, and we're next to a river there, and boats were going up and down it, and it was making a lot of commotion. And I guess people were checking jug lines or limb lines or something, and so Trace decided to make a move to another stand about a mile away at the last minute to see if we could get on some deer. We get to the new spot that Billy Blackburn, he'd killed a doe there that morning, so that was kind of against us. You know, he'd already been in that area and, you know, had taken a doe, so, but that was really our only option. So we get in this house blind, and it's kind of got a funky smell to it. Trace had cleaned it out because it had, I guess, all winter a lot of raccoon poop in that thing. So that and only had one chair, so Trace had to sit on the floor while I was in the chair, so he really couldn't see anything. I was kind of relaying what I was seeing during the hunt to him.
There he is right there. I can't tell. That's him right there. That's him walking away. Look at him hurt. He's got his mouth open. That me. His mouth is open.
Well, I take the first shot, and this buck just sucks it up like, you know, like it was nothing. It was a 250 grain sabot, and it was like I hit him with a spit wad. He ran, he stopped about 150 plus yards, and I was able to reload and shot again. It's starting to get pretty dark at that time.
Can you see that three bucks right together? The doe's walking towards him. He's in the middle. He's right in between them. Now he's getting ready to be the last one. Can you see him? That's him. In the very back? Yep. Still didn't sound like a hit. No, didn't hit him that time. Yeah, be kidding me. Oh, you got the shitty shot. He's 150 up in that round. You put it high on him? I put it high that time up. You think I can shoot him again? You got him. Huh? He's gonna get down. You think? Yep. I'm watching him. He
He's
just
down
went
right there. Boom! He went down, didn't he?
Yeah, he went down. It sure didn't sound like a hit.
I can't. I need to find those extra. You always think you hit him the first time, which luckily I did, but he took 2 bullets and he finally went down. He was a big Kansas whitetail. That's pretty cool, that my little extra. Oh, hang on like this. That's pretty cool right there. Billy, sorry. Dude's got a lot of cartridges in him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's another great buck for Surrender Outdoors right here. Thanks to Little Toledo Lodge. My great guide Trace. And the coyotes in the background. You got a Kansas buck down.
Your buddy Billy says that you shot one of his bucks. Is there any truth to that, or?
There might be a little bit of truth to that. I was hunting Billy's stand and Billy's target buck, but I was with the head guide Trace, and he made the executive decision to hunt that evening out of Billy's stand. So we'll blame it on Trace.
Yeah, we'll do that. You sure that was coon poop? Billy was in that blind that morning.
It could have been Billy's. He may have been covering for Billy. It may have been Billy's poop. You know, he is a plumber by trade.
Yeah, he is. He's not a very big dude, so.
No, about the size of a coon.
Yeah, he may have a small poop.
Now it's time for Fan Collector Calls Tip of the Week.
Okay guys, we're going to talk about something that I do, and it's kind of unconventional. I'm thinking out of the box on whitetail deer hunting. I do a lot when I'm still hunting. It'll work in a tree stand too. Guys, we got to think about nature's watchdogs. They bark at whitetail bucks. That's a squirrel. They'll bark at a whitetail buck when they won't bark at anything else. They'll bark at a bobcat. The reason is, when a whitetail buck goes into rut, he gets nuts. He'll chase a squirrel. Squirrels don't like them because they'll run them up trees, and a bobcat's trying to eat them, okay? If you hear a squirrel barking, there's something coming. Usually it's a pretty good buck, because that's the kind they hate. Guys, the unconventional thing I do is I'll go through the woods if I'm still hunting, moving real slow. I'll do an estrus doe bleat, tending grunt. About every 60 yards, I'll pull this guy out, and I'll fire off. And I'll go back into what I was doing again. Tending grunt, doe bleat, ever so often, hit that squirrel barker. Now guys, some guys sit in tree stands, see a squirrel, they can't stand them because they're sitting there barking at them. These deer know that these squirrels bark at deer. So when you're doing a tending grunt and an estrus doe bleat, that old buck's bedded down over there, he's not sure if he wants to go check that out or not, because it might be a human. And then all of a sudden a squirrel starts barking, he knows that squirrel barks at bucks. That's just another sense that you're giving him that something's really going on over there. You get a good chance he's coming to you. It'll work in a tree stand too. Not quite as good as still hunting, but it'll work from a tree stand. Give it a shot, guys, whether you use ours or not. Try a squirrel barker along with your tending grunt and estrus doe bleat. Good luck to you. God bless you, guys. Get us some good bucks.
Have you had the frustration of trying to mount your game camera to a T-post with zip ties or baling wire, but the first time you check it, find it pointing at the ground? I have. My name is Art Greep with Gunny Art Products. I'm the inventor of T-Mate, the T-post game camera mount. T-Mate is a rugged steel bracket. Just attach your camera to it, slip it over a T-post, and latch it in place. T-Mate will end your zip tie and baling wire frustration. Order yours today at tpostmount.com. That's tpostmount.com.
Hello, Texas Homeland. Ken Lefevre's here with Tishomingo Chevrolet. I'd like to invite you to our dealership. If you're looking for a hometown family business you can trust, Tishomingo Chevrolet is exactly what you're looking for.
From our fully trained, award-winning service staff to our professional and personal sales department, 100% customer satisfaction is our goal.
We don't do price gimmicks and play games to waste your valuable time and money. Simply put, we are a proud small-town dealership and we do what it takes.
Come see our full line of tracker fishing boats here at Tadpoles Marine.
Grizzly bow fishing boats. Nitro. Tracker Super Guide.
Tracker Pro 175.
Or the Tracker Targa V20.
Come see us at Tadpoles Marine.
Your authorized tracker boats dealer.
Visit our new location in Hugo.
Welcome back. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Better the Hunt introduces the insulated bow mitt. With a cold weather rating of -40 to 40, this mitt is legit. Inclement weather? Not an issue. Better the Hunt. It's what we do. Surrender Outdoors is also brought to you by Racing J Signs and Designs, Bushwhackers Land Clearing, K&D Customs, HHA Sports, and Blackburn Plumbing. Okay, Billy, talk about your hunt and tell us a little bit about how it went.
The best thing I like about Little Toledo, it's not your standard lodge. You can be the wealthiest person there or the poorest person there. How they do their draw is that you draw a number out of a hat, and they do a hunting package between two properties. And keep in mind, these properties are hundreds, if not thousands of acres. And they'll pick out 2 target bucks out of each property. And pretty much it's drawn out of a hat. The first person gets to choose the first property, then so on. And they limit their hunters, so there's not a whole lot of pressure on the deer. And I drew I'm trying to think of a package called Paradise, and there was a target buck named Boxer. He was a huge 11 point that swept in. And I went after him the first night, had him in sight the first night, I believe. I was about 80% sure, but it was right at low light. And I made the choice to pass, and went back and we reviewed the camera footage the next day, and it was the deer. So I still think I made a wise decision to pass, being that it could have been a smaller. There was another 10 point that was in the area. I just didn't want to take a chance at, taking the smaller deer. I hunted that deer for the next few days to no avail. So Trace decided, hey, let's go after this other deer that's very patternable. He was a huge 11 point, had a lot of footage of him, a lot of good pictures of him, and Trace figured we could get on him that night.
Surrender Outdoors, baby. There's no ground shrinkage on that one. Big old Kansas whitetail for you right there. I'd like to thank God for allowing me to do this and representing Surrender Outdoors with Little Toledo Lodge here in Chinook, Kansas. I'd like to especially thank my guide, Trace Goodwin with Little Toledo Lodge. Talk about a stud. We've been chasing them all week and passed 2 smaller bucks. And Trace told me to go after this one right here. Had a lot of age to him, a lot of size, and a lot of character, as you can see. Look at his base here. Got a split brow, got beaded brows and beaded tines at the bottom here with some little kickers. But a beautiful Kansas buck.
Bryan Appraisal and Realty, where integrity still matters. Contact Justin Boone for all your farm, ranch, and recreational property needs, located anywhere in the state of Oklahoma. Pear Sandblasting and Painting is a mobile on-site company where we come to you. We can blast and paint fencing, gates, trailers, tanks, homes, barns, and all kinds of industrial equipment. Whether residential or commercial, we can blast and paint just about anything. So give us a call and let us make your stuff look like new.
Need to upgrade your forage equipment? Want high-quality premium features without the added cost? Take on your toughest jobs with field-proven hay tools. Kubota's disc mowers, disc mower conditioners, rakes, tedders, and balers are ready to meet the demands of your farm. Now get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months on select Kubota hay tools. See your local Kubota hay tool dealer today.
At Texel Utility Equipment in Durant, and you can see us online at texelutility.com.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter, like finding your phone when you leave it on vibrate. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Welcome back. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Surrender Outdoors is also brought to you by Gun Nuts, Taco Casa, BM Surveying, Westside Family Dentistry, Mackey Home Furnishings, and Shamrock Bank. Oh.
You going, Mike?
No, I will. Closed captioning for Surrender Outdoors is provided by Tishomingo Chevrolet. We do what it takes.